Last week I made a few videos with my girlfriend Shannon. If you haven't checked those out, I'll leave the link in the description so that you can watch them. They're very cute. And I got 2 or 3 comments from people asking me about our relationship because we are long distance. Because obviously long distance relationships aren't the norm. And I get similar questions from people in my everyday life. And so I wanted to make this video just talking about long distance relationships because I get so many questions about it and I know they're not gonna stop. So I just wanted to sort of address it on my channel. Usually when people find out that I'm in a long distance relationship, they either say, oh my gosh, I could never do that. Or they say, how do you make that work? And it seems to me that people think of long distance relationships as something different than non-long distance relationships. And I'll be the first to admit that distance brings its own challenges to a relationship, but it doesn't have to change the core of your relationship. In terms of making a long distance relationship work, I'm a big believer that if 2 people want to make a relationship work, no matter the circumstances, then it's going to work out. I can't think of many instances where if 2 people are dedicated to one another and dedicated to making a relationship work, it can't work. And because of that, I find it hard to answer the question of how do you make a long distance relationship work? Because for me, I'm dedicated to my girlfriend and I'm dedicated to this relationship, and the distance between us is just one thing that we have to deal with in the relationship. Ooh, wait, I should go to the thrift store. Yes, we are going to the thrift store. What time is it? 1 o'clock? Perfect. Okay, can I park here? Ooh, a florist. Florists are nice people. They'll let me park here, right? Okay, we're gonna park. Oh, there's many people. Great. At the end of the day, you and your partner are the only people that are responsible for making your relationship work. And I really do think that if you're with someone who you are dedicated to and they're dedicated to you, and you both are willing to put in the necessary effort to make your relationship work despite the circumstances that you're in, it's going to work. It's going to work. So when people who aren't in long distance relationships ask me, how do you make that work? I just ask them, well, how do you make your relationship work? Being thousands of miles away from the person you care most about is very difficult. And I'm not going to sit here and pretend that being in a long distance relationship is ideal by any means. When you're in a long distance relationship, it can only end 2 ways. Either you break up or you end the distance. Oh, this lady's laughing at me. Subscribe. YouTube.com/zeanderthal. Every relationship is going to have its challenges and is going to have circumstances that determine the comfortability of both people involved in the relationship. And when you're long distance, the distance is one of those circumstances. And when you're in a long distance relationship, it's easy to blame the challenges of your relationship on distance. And I think really that's one of the most important things to remember, is that your relationship is going to have difficulties whether you're thousands of miles away or 10 miles away. If you guys have any questions on this topic or anything else, feel free to leave me a comment down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more from me in the future, then subscribe. Stay sweet.